Okay, I'm back again with some more food for thoughts. Yeah, that's what they really are. Or little nuggets, eh? Yeah, food for thoughts or little nuggets. Now, this one I'm gonna give you this time is to give you as an individual something for you to think about. So we make this one personal. Yeah, it's not just to tell your friends or some family member. This one is for you. Hey? And so I want you to see that certain actions determines your destination. Hey? And so we get caught up in all kinds of things. And one thing you find inside the word too, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And so those thinking or those thoughts become action, those actions become habits, and those habits determine your destiny. Hey? Yeah, and so this is what I want to give it to you. So you could make this one personal. You could say that this one is for me. Hey? Alright, so here we go. I can read some of it and I can say something today. I discovered a long time ago some things you are doing daily is determining what you are becoming permanently. Yeah, so some habits you do all day, every day, hey? And some of us, not all of us, our life is just routine. You know, some folks be on some job 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45 years on the same job. Basically doing the same thing day in and day out. Okay? Yeah, some people, they get the first job but they never leave it. They stay there until they retire. And some of us, you know, we change job. As a good example of that, when I first started off, I was doing barbering. Then I go into auto, body, you know, painting cars, sanding cars down, taking them to dents of the cars. Eh? Then I learned a bit of carpentry. Huh? Then I learned a bit of plumbing. Then I learned how to do some tiling. Eh? Then I learned how to paint. Eh? Then I ended up being a driver. Then I work inside the court as a clerk. Then I work as a bailiff. Then I work inside the hotel. See, so some of us, we go from job to job to job to job to job. Now, each have its benefit, mind. Because, you know, sometimes you go to the job, you lose that long standing with a particular job, so you get your pension or you get a higher gratuity, you know. So you changing job, you lose all of that. See? And so, like I say, the coin got two sides. So what work for you could also work against you. But like I said, this one is personal, right? And so your things you're doing daily determine what you're becoming permanently. That's one way you learn. You must eliminate any unproductive habits. Like I said, this one is personal. And so as you're going to see something you're waking, get rid of it, fix it, change it. Okay? And you got people who you hanging out with, if they ain't building you up, then they pulling you down. It's like the ladder concept. The ladder will do one or two things, eh? Either take you up or it bring you down. So you gotta make up inside your mind. Listen, this friendship, or this place I go in, or this thing I doing, this put me back. Excuse me. Or you hear how many people say, I take one step forward, but then I taking two steps back. See, something say that. So you gotta make up inside your mind. This ain't waking. This ain't waking up for me. This costing me more. Or this is more detrimental to me than more progressing me or more positive for me. Eh? So if it's unproductive, get rid of it. That's number one. Eh? Okay, now your daily routine is moving you forward to your desired destiny, or it is pulling you back. See, that's what I'm trying to say to you. So, but these are individual's choice now. This is for you. So whatever you're doing should be taking you forward to your destiny or your plans you have or your goal you have set. And so if you're doing something, you see you're drifting this way instead of this way, then you have a decision to make. But the choice is yours. And one of the things I teach as well, the choices you make and the people who who you make them with determine where you end up. And I hear one folks say one time, it's good to know somebody who could help get you to that destination. Hey, not know somebody who knows somebody who can put you backward. Hey, choices. Okay, that's number 2. Champion and losers have some things in common, eh? Or they have habits. Losers quit. Quitters never win. See? Champions fall down, they get back up and they try again. And they learn from that mistake not to do it that way again. But they ain't quitting. They're going to try to do it better. And so champions keep going. They fall down, they get up. Losers quit. So one decision is better than 2. Quitters never win. Hey, so they got 2 things in common. Now, everyone fails. Champions simply have the habit of getting up and trying it one more time. The loser quits. He say, hey, I can't make it, I can't take it, I ain't going through this no more, eh? Now, a habit is produced from the action you take. So habits produce action, right? And so the action to also produce the habit. Your action keep you doing the same thing over and over and over again. So habits produce action, action from the habit. See, they all work hand in hand. Now, all action is created from a thought. And that's why we're saying from earlier, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The Bible gives you that. So those thoughts become action. Those actions become habits, eh? And so on and so forth. Now, this is the source to create thought. Get educated. Education will learn you thoughts, or education will help teach you thoughts. So when you get to know certain things, and you go to school and you learn the ABC or the 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth, and the if, the ands, the buts, the why, the how, the what, and so on and so forth. After you learn those things, then you start putting thoughts together, and then you start to think on things, you start to imagine things, and then you start to create things, eh? So thoughts become actions. You see what I'm saying? But one of the first things you do, you got to learn. You see? Understandest thou what thou doest, understandest thou what thou art saying, understandest thou what thou art reading. See? And so on and so forth like that. So education is learn thoughts. Eh? Imagination is untested thoughts. You could think and imagine all kinds of things like that. And you could see yourself in certain places. I know one time ago I was going on a cruise. I pictured myself on the boat, what I was doing, and so on and so forth. I imagined myself there, right? But imagination is untested thoughts, right? So you could better the mind as well. Now, the revelation reveals imparted thought. So I got this revelation, or it was revealed unto you. And so in your thinking, sometimes say, a little light come on. and the same way you're educated, sometimes you find yourself doing certain things, and then that stuff you learn kicks right back in. And so that's why I sometimes say, study to show yourself approved unto God. Or Wakeman who needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word. And so sometimes you're doing something, or you're saying something, you're going somewhere, and so on and so forth. And you might actually be going the wrong way, you know, or saying the wrong thing, or even doing the wrong thing. But because you study the word, you learn the word, so people say, I catch myself. Yeah, and you turn around and go the next way. See, stuff like that. And so your education, you learn your thoughts, your imagination is uncontested thought, revelation reveals imparted thoughts. See? Memory is a collection of past thoughts. So they say that, I say no, bring it right back to your remembrance. So because you educate yourself, you started it up there. So some people say, put something between the two ears. Say, put something in your brain. Okay? And so right here they say now, memory is a collection of past thoughts. And sometimes, even as a father, a mother, a brother, sister, friend, or whatever, as you get older in life, You hear people say, I teach my grandchildren, or I taught my children this and so on, or I remember when we used to do that. All that stuff is that collection inside the memory, and you could pass it on to the next generation. Even scripture tell you, even as mothers, teach your daughters, eh? And so for you to be able to teach, you should know as well, eh? And so that's food for thought. The thoughts and the action create the habits. So the good habits produce a daily routine. That's the same thing I try and tell you now. So you've been doing something over and over again, and it ain't working out for you, change that to do something else over and over again that propels you towards your destiny or the goal that you have set. Okay? Food for thought. Successful leaders have a successful routine. A routine is created from a habit. A habit is simply anything you do more than once. Eh? Anything you do twice become easier. Or some people say you live and you learn. Or like I say you practice. Practice make perfect. Then the perfect practice make perfect. If you understand how I'm saying that. In that order. Right? Practice, practice, practice. Come good, 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 better, best. Say? And the best is what you practice on after that. From what you learn from practicing. So practice make perfect, yes. But perfect practice actually make perfect. Okay? And that's how I want you to look at that. And a habit will take you further than your desires or your imagination and so forth and so forth. Because you're actually doing it. You ain't imagining about it no more. You're actually doing it. And so these are some of the stuff I want you to take to. Food for thoughts, eh? But for you, this is for nobody else. You got to make this one personal. That's what I want you to think about this time. Yeah, and men do not decide their future. They decide their habits. The habits decide your future. Practice make perfect. Perfect practice make perfect. And that's it for you for today, and that is food for thoughts for you.